The F-15EX may be the latest version of a 50-year-old aircraft, but from the pilot's point of view, inside the cockpit, it might as well be an entirely different fighter. Now, in the past, we've talked about how the F-15EX's powerful new GE F-110 turbofan engines provide this fighter with more than 11,500 pounds of additional thrust over earlier Eagle iterations, and how its incredible new fly-by-wire control system makes it possible for the Eagle 2 to perform aerobatic maneuvers that were borderline impossible for earlier F-15s. But this time, let's talk about the biggest challenge facing today's fighter pilots and how the Eagle 2 can help to overcome it: cognitive load. Imagine you're driving down the highway in heavy traffic. Your phone's ringing, and it's a call from your boss, and at the same time, the GPS you're using chimes in to tell you to cross 3 lanes of traffic before you miss your exit. We've all been there, and it can be overwhelming. But now imagine doing that at 700 miles per hour with 20,000 pounds of high explosives strapped to your car, and the occasional telephone pole being launched at you at supersonic speeds from just below. And all that's just a portion of the stuff fighter pilots are expected to keep tabs on while they fly. Up until recently, cockpits were absolutely littered in gauges and readouts, all providing different and sometimes even contradictory information about the aircraft, its systems, its flying state, and the environment, as well as any potential threats around you. And pilots had to absorb all of this disparate information and blend it with what they could see outside their aircraft, all while actively communicating over the radio with their wingmen, or even leading the entire formation of aircraft in the fight. But today, a combination of powerful onboard computers and streamlined cockpit displays fuse all of that disparate sensor data for you into a singular battlefield view that, depending on the circumstances and the pilot's preferences, displays only the most pertinent information, often right in the pilot's field of view thanks to helmet-cued targeting and heads-up displays. But before the old-timers chime in to say, yeah, but wasn't it more reliable when you had dozens of individual and often analog gauges in the cockpit? The answer to that is no. Ask any avionics technician just how much work it took to keep all of those gauges and readouts functioning properly, and they'll be the first to tell you how much time and work the shift to digital has saved them. And in fact, these systems are generally considered to be even more reliable than the old method, which all just goes to show that while people may not like change, sometimes it really is a good thing.